Assalamu alaikum dear students. Exercise 14C, page number 414. Question number 9. Statement of the question is, it is given that universal set is x when x is a positive integer less than 16. We have to find out set I, x when x is a multiple of 4, and J is the set x when x is a factor of 8. अब पार्ट ए में हमें क्या करना है? लिस्ट ऑल द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ यूनिवर्सल सेट, सेट I and set J in set notation, right? Now for the solution of this question number 9, the universal set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up to 15. Why? Because in the universal set it was mentioned that x when x is a positive integer less than 16. अब देखिए पॉजिटिव इंटीजर तो यहाँ 0 नहीं आएगा, सो 1 से स्टार्ट होंगे और लेस देन 16 की बात की गई है तो 16 शामिल नहीं होगा, 15 तक आएंगे. क्लियर? दिस वे वी हैव फाउंड दिस set. We have written all the elements of this set. Now set I is equal to multiples of 4. किसमें? इस सेट में, यूनिवर्सल सेट में से बाहर नहीं होंगे, ये यूनिवर्सल सेट के अंदर से होंगे. सो 4, 8 and 12, right? And set J is the factors of 8. तो देखिए 1, 2, 4, 8, all these are the factors of 8. और फिर वही बात कि ये फैक्टर्स ऑफ 8 तो हैं, लेकिन इसके साथ साथ इसे लाजमी तौर पर यूनिवर्सल सेट का प्रॉपर सबसेट होना चाहिए. तो देखिए इससे बाहर नहीं जा सकते हम, तो इसके अंदर रहते हुए मल्टीपल्स ऑफ फैक्टर्स ऑफ 8, द सेट ऑफ फैक्टर्स ऑफ 8, राइट? In the second part of part C, we have to find out I intersection J complement. तो सेट I तो हमारे पास मौजूद है, ये सेट I, लेकिन सेट J का पहले कॉम्प्लीमेंट हम फाइंड आउट करेंगे, दिस J कॉम्प्लीमेंट. फिर उन दोनों के दरमियान जो कॉमन मेंबर्स होंगे वो निकालेंगे, यानी I इंटरसेक्शन J कॉम्प्लीमेंट. तो सबसे पहले J कॉम्प्लीमेंट फाइंड आउट करते हैं. नाउ टू फाइंड आउट I intersection J complement, first of all we have found the J complement. तो आपने यूनिवर्सल सेट में से सेट J के एलिमेंट्स निकाल दिए तो हमें J complement सेट मिल गया. अब देखिए इस सेट के अंदर सारे मेंबर्स हैं यूनिवर्सल सेट के, सिवाय मल्टीपल्स ऑफ 4, सिवाय J के एलिमेंट्स के. J में एलिमेंट्स हैं द फैक्टर्स ऑफ 8. अब देखिए इनमें 8 का कोई फैक्टर मौजूद नहीं है. इज इट सो? तो अब इनके हम इंटरसेक्शन फाइंड आउट करते हैं, I इंटरसेक्शन J कॉम्प्लीमेंट. अब देखिए I इंटरसेक्शन J कॉम्प्लीमेंट, तो सेट I के मेंबर्स और सेट J कॉम्प्लीमेंट के मेंबर्स, उनमें सिर्फ 12 कॉमन है. 12 इसमें भी है, इसमें भी है. सो I intersection J complement is equal to a set which has one element just, which is 12. Now question number 11, statement of the question is, it is given that M is equal to x when x is a perfect square such that x is more than 0 and less than 70. ये सेट M है, right? And P क्या सेट है? x when x is a perfect cube such that x is more than 0 but less than 70. Part 1, list all the elements of M and P in set notation, right? Now we solve it. Part 1 of question number 11. Set M was the set of perfect squares from between 0 and 70. तो देखिए 1 1 is the 1, 2 2 is the 4, 3 3 is the 9, 4 4s the 5 5s the 6 6s the, इस तरह से these are the members. So 1 4 9 16 25 36 49 and 64. और P है the set of perfect cubes between 0 and 70. So this is 1 8 27 and 64. Now part 3 of this question, because part 2 is excluded, यहाँ हमें थर्ड पार्ट में फाइंड आउट करना है M इंटरसेक्शन P. तो देखिए M और P में कौन से मेंबर्स हैं जो कॉमन हैं, वो इस सेट के मेंबर्स बनेंगे. सो M intersection P is equal to 164. Just two members are there which are common between M and P, right? Now question number 12, statement of the question is, it is given that n equal to x when x is a multiple of 8 such that x is more than 0 and less than or equal to 32, and set q, दूसरा set q जो है, that is x when x is a multiple of 4 such that x is more than 0 and less than or equal to 32. Now number 1, list all the elements of n and in q in set notation. Then part 2 में हमें find out करना है n intersection q. Now we solve it. Now the solution of part 1 of question number 2. N is the set of multiples of 8 between 0 and 32. 32 is inclusive, so this is the set. And in the same way q, over here the multiples of 4 from 0 to 32, 0 exclusive but 32 is inclusive, तो 32 तक आएगा. ये 4 से लेकर 32 तक multiples of 4 आ जाएंगे. Now the next part, in the next part we have to find out n intersection q. So common elements दोनों के दरमियान जो हैं वो उसमें आ जाएंगे. Now n intersection q, n intersection q में ये जो elements हैं 8, 16, 24, 32, these are the members of set n and the members of set q as well. Why? Because n के अंदर जो multiples of 8 हैं और q में multiples of 4 हैं, तो 8 का हर एक multiple 4 का भी तो multiple है ना. So this way these members come common between these two sets n and q. So this is the result of n intersection q, this way, right? Now question number 13, statement of the question is, it is given that r is equal to x when x is a positive integer and a factor of 18, and s equal to x when x is a composite number between 9 and 18. Part 1, list all the elements in r and s in set notation. Then in the second part we have to find out r intersection s and explain it, right? This way we have listed all the elements of set r and set s. Because r is x and x is a positive integer and a factor of 18. ये देखिए सारे 18 के factors हैं. And what about s? These are the composite numbers between 9 and 18. 9 भी शामिल नहीं होगा, 18 भी शामिल नहीं होगा, उनके दरमियान के सारे composite numbers, right? Now the second part of it, we have to find out r intersection s. In the second part we were supposed to find out r intersection s, and r intersection s is a phi set. Why? Because no any element is common between these two sets. So the phi set is the intersection between R and S. Now question number 14, statement of the question is, in the statement of 14th question, it is given that t is equal to x when x is a multiple of 4 such that x is more than 0 and less than 16, and set u x when x is a positive integer and a factor of 24. Now in part 1 we have to list all the elements in t and u in set notation. Now its solution. We have enlisted all the elements of these sets. Set t equal to 4, 8 and 12. Why? Because this was the set of multiples of 4 between 0 and 16, right? And u was the set of the factors of 24, right? Positive integers and factors of 24. 1 24s is 24, 2 12s are 24, 3 8s are 24, 4 6s are 24. This way these all are the factors of 24. Now part 3. In part 3 we have to find out T union U. T union U we have to find out. This would be the set which would have all the members of T and all the members of U, right? You know, to find out union between two sets, we have to write down all the members of these two sets. The commons would be written once. Repetition now. अच्छा देखिए 1 2 3 and then 4 is common between these two. 6 and then 8 is common between these two. Then 12 is common between 2 and then 24. This way 1 2 3 4 6 8 12 and 24. This is the set which is union between T and U. Now question number 15. Statement of the question is, it is given that V is equal to x when x is a positive integer and factor of 25, and W is x when x is a multiple of 6 such that x is more than 0 but less than 25. Part 1. List all the elements in V and W in set notation. We write down. This way we have written the set V equal to 1 5 25. These are the factors of 25, right? And W is the set how multiples of 6 between 0 and 25. So less than 0 भी नहीं आएंगे and more than 25 भी नहीं आएंगे. So 6, 12, 18, 24. Now in the part 3 we have to find out V union W. Now to find out union between the set V and W, all these elements are the elements of set V and set U. 1 and 5 are present in set V, and 25 is also the element of set V, and rest of these are the elements of the set W. This way this is the union between V and W, right? Now question 16. Statement of the question is, it is given that universal set is equal to x when x is a positive integer such that x is more than 3 and less than or equal to 80. Set y equal to x when x is a multiple of 3 and z equal to x when x is a multiple of 9. Part A, list all the elements universal set in Y and in Z in set notation. First of all, we write down these three sets. We have listed all the elements of these three sets, the universal set, the set Y and the set Z. This way, universal set is equal to from 4 to 18. Why? Because we were given that x when x is a positive integer such that greater than 3 but less than or equal to 18. So 4 से लेकर 18 तक सारे integers इसमें शामिल हो जाएंगे. Then y is x when x is a multiple of 3. तो 3 तो नहीं आएगा because more than 3. तो 6 से ये स्टार्ट होंगे, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 this way. And z set is x when x is a multiple of 9. So 9 and 18. This way we have found these three sets. Now we have to find out y intersection z complement. First of all, we'll calculate z complement, then we'll find out y intersection z complement. As the set Z is a set of two members 9 and 18, so Z complement would be subtracting this set from the universal set. तो universal set में हम 9 और 18 को छोड़कर बाकी सारे members यहाँ नोट डाउन कर देंगे as Z complement, right? Afterwards, we'll find out Y intersection Z complement. Z complement और Y के दरमियान जो कॉमन्स होंगे सिर्फ वो इधर हम नोट डाउन कर देंगे, राइट? दिस वे वी हैव फाउंड Y intersection Z complement. So these elements are common between Y and Z complement. 6, 12 and 15 are the common members between these two sets. This way Y intersection Z complement is equal to 6, 12 and 15. Now question number 17. Statement of the question is, it is given that universal set is equal to x when x is a non-negative integer less than 12, set P, x when x is a prime number, Q, x when x is not a prime number. Then part C, part 1 is find out P union Q, and part 3 find out P complement intersection Q. Now we solve it. In part A of 17th question, we were supposed to list all these sets in set notation. And over here the universal set is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 11. Why? Because over here x when x is a non-negative integer, non-negative में 0 शामिल होगा, and less than 12, so 12 शामिल नहीं होगा. Then P is a set of prime numbers within this universal set. तो ये prime numbers का set हमने note down कर दिया. Then Q, x when x is not a prime number. So not a prime number, 0 and 1, these are not the prime numbers, and rest of the numbers 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, these are the composite numbers. These are also non-prime. So this way it is the set which satisfies the definition of the set Q mentioned here in this statement. Now part C of this question, we have to find out P union Q, means the members of set P and the members of set Q. The commons would be written once and rest all the members of set P and members of the set Q. Now P union Q would be the set of the members of set P and the members of set Q. When we write down all these members over here with a proper order, don't you think this becomes exactly equal to the set universal set? Why? Because in the set P we have written all the prime numbers within the universal set. Over here we have written all the non-prime numbers within the universal set. तो जब इन दोनों का यूनियन लेंगे, obviously it should be equal to the universal set. So 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 11, right? Now we have to find out P intersection Q. To find out P intersection Q, first of all, to find out P complement intersection Q, first of all we need to find out P complement. तो फिर इन दो सेट्स यानी P कॉम्प्लीमेंट और Q के दरमियान हम कॉमन मेंबर्स को नोटिस करेंगे. P complement is the set we have subtracted the set P from this set P from the universal set. Subtracting this set P from the universal set, we have got P complement here this way. Now we will find out P complement intersection Q. When we find P complement intersection Q, तो देखिए, this is P complement, this is Q. Between these two sets taking common ones, don't you think these two sets have the same elements? So this way इनके दरमियान इंटरसेक्शन आएगा, सारे एलिमेंट्स आ जाएंगे, क्योंकि ये दोनों सेट्स इक्वल सेट्स हैं, एग्जैक्टली इक्वल. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू 0, 1, 4, 6, 8, 9 and 10, right? This way the topic of sets is concluded. Now dear students, see you in the next lesson. Till that time, Allah Hafiz.